So you're thinking of buying an expensive VR headset, but look at the fucking price, okay? Oculus Rift, right? Look at the price point that they're gonna sell at. It's like fucking £600. Who's gonna buy that? Anyway, if you want to experience VR, but you don't want to spend all of that money, there are alternatives out there. You've probably seen some really cheap, crappy VR headsets that you put your phone into. Well, that's what we've got! No, but seriously, there are some pretty good ones out there. And we're just going to talk about what you can do on them. If you want to check out which one to buy, you can click a video up there. I think we'll probably make one of the ones we have ourselves first. So you can see a comparison of a good one and a bad one, because I make smarter buying decisions. Okay, anyway. So, but once you have your VR headset, what are you actually going to do on it? We're going to talk about some of the things that we like doing. Not together, but... Right. We're just going to talk about a couple of the things we like doing, right? So, first of all, if you're using one of these, you're limited to Android. Almost, like, completely limited to Android. Because you can't actually use it as a monitor for your laptop or desktop. So you're just using it as your phone, being the CPU, the GPU and everything else. So some of the stuff on here is very limiting. But let's start off with gaming, because that's the one people most get excited for. I mean, it is Android, so it's a mobile operating system. It's not really gonna astound Windows users, but it's still pretty fun. It's a good thing to do in VR. Check out some of the games we put in the description. There are a few good ones out there, and we're just gonna put them down there. Next thing, porn. Right? That's the #1 thing to do. Porn. Right. Let's move on. Some more porn. Yeah, that's the #2 thing to do, right? You just have to do #2 as well. After #1, just do a #2, yeah? And always wash your hands after doing a #1 and a #2, Chica. But yeah, that is something you can do on it. So actually, one feature in VR, or in Android VR especially, that people often overlook, but personally I think it's the most important one for me, is 3D movies. There's a lot of 3D movies out there, and most of them work for things like this, so side by side 3D. It's not quite there. Well, 3D filming in general is fucking awful, let's be honest. Like if you've ever watched a VR video, this is talking about VR videos, but I mean videos specifically designed for VR, they're so much better than videos designed for 3D, because VR is 3D, but the 3D filming that we're used to is one you watch in cinema on your TV, and it's not nearly as good as VR video. So yeah, next thing, VR video. There's some apps that you can get for it. Discovery Channel has an app for it, and they just take you on these adventures. They take you on a bunch of different adventures, and you can I don't know, touch a lion's dick or something like that. VR video though, pretty good. And to be honest, that's about it for now. It's just gaming, porn, VR videos, 3D film. It's fun to try. It's very fun to try, but it's not quite there. The thing I'm interested in is there's some apps being developed. There's a couple already out there. We'll link them in the description as always, where you can use your phone kind of like a screen for your desktop. So you can plug that in via USB, put the thing on your head, and then you can control game characters like that. Minecraft, that works quite well with, and Skyrim does have it. I haven't been able to work it out myself because it's quite fiddly and I couldn't be bothered. That's generally a big thing in my life. No, but seriously, it's very long. It will take you hours. So I don't think it's quite there yet. Wait a few months, maybe it's different, but then again, prices of actual VR headsets might come down. Anyway guys, let us know what are your favourite things to do in VR. That's about all I have to say. I've been Naz, you've been great, and PC you later.